Sunshine Holiday Mobile Home and RV Resort was an okay stay and turned out to be an interesting one for us.
I'm TK.
And I'm Earl.
Let's check it out.
And if you like knowing what RV parks are like before you head out there, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you get all that information ahead of time.
What stuck out the most with this park was the spaces were really tight.
They were.
The tightest we've ever had. In fact, we were driving up to our spot and I was like, someone is in our spot.
Yeah.
Because we shared a pad with another RV.
Yeah, and then we put our slides out and I mean, they were...
inches?
They were inches apart, yeah.
It was really bizarre, and we made it work, and we were only there a week, but just because of that alone, we probably won't come back to the park.
Yeah.
We're just too big. We need more space. We have slides.
And we were on the end, too.
Right.
It was still really difficult getting in and out of the spot.
And somehow we managed to back in the truck into that spot, and it was like just nosing out just a little bit into the street. I don't even know how he got it in at all.
They did have the full hookups that we usually get. The only weird thing was that the water and the electric, we had to go underneath the RV.
As you can see here.
And that made it a little awkward. And then our sewer hose was too short, so we had to use a second hose to hook that up to.
We tend to look at the Google reviews before we choose a park. It was a little on the low side, 3.5, which I think it still is. But we picked it because Florida is so expensive.
Yeah.
And we needed a place around that area for a week. You know, for the rating and for the price, it works a lot. We didn't have time to really do much excursion-wise, which I'll get into in a minute. But a lot of people say in the reviews that it's very close to the beach. So
yeah.
It could be a worthwhile stay. There are some good amenities there. They seem to have a pretty nice pool. I saw people using it. They had a decent-sized laundry room. They had a clubhouse.
And they had different, like, courts for different games and stuff to play, too. I think, like, maybe shuffleboard, maybe pickleball. There are a few different things that were out there.
Unfortunately, I didn't get good shots of those because I was a little bit confused. They are an RV park and a mobile home park, and I wasn't really sure where the RV park ended, the mobile home park started, and what was belonged to who. So that part was a little confusing with me with the whole setup of the park. It was a little hard getting into the park, as I mentioned, so be careful. I mean, we weren't really sure if the security gate was functional.
Yeah.
Some of the reviews said that they felt very safe in there, so maybe it was. It just was kind of odd. And the office was a little bit hard to find, but it is on the left as you pull in, so keep an eye out for it.
What made this an interesting stay for us is I had to actually come back home to Illinois, leaving TK alone by herself.
For the first time.
Care to share about that?
So I was a little nervous about really doing anything in the park, and I mainly had the truck, which I've driven before, but usually with him. I pretty much just stayed put in the RV just to be safe. So unfortunately, I didn't really take much advantage of the amenities. I did do a little bit of walking when I was with the dogs. And I did walk to Aldi. It is a little bit of a distance, but it was doable for me. I did need some things, so I walked down, walked back, no problem. But yeah, it was a little bit weird. I can see how some solo RVers are a little more private, a little more freaked out about things, or just, you know, a little more careful because it is just different. You know, I do have the pets with me and I love that, but it does feel quite different. My absolute favorite part of the park is the iguanas.
Yeah.
I love iguanas, and you can see them skittering around a little bit. I wanted to get a better shot of this one guy getting up the tree. He just totally like spiraled up the tree. It was so cute.
Like a squirrel.
Yeah. And you can see some of them running around under the RVs, just completely adorable. That was the highlight.
So overall, we may not be back to this park. Like I said,
our rig is too big.
Yeah, our rig is too big, and as we mentioned, you know, it's kind of a tight spot, and for us, it's just.
And we're not big Fort Lauderdale people, but we would like to know what to do in the area because we just were not prepared because we knew he was going to be gone and I wasn't going to be doing very much. So what do you do in Fort Lauderdale? Please tell us.
Yeah.
Is the beach good? I mean, we went to different beaches in Florida and Georgia and South Carolina. is what's special about Fort Lauderdale. Should we go back?
And if you found this video helpful, be sure to leave it a like. And if you like knowing what parks are like ahead of time, subscribe to our channel so you get all the information before you head out. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great day. And if you like knowing what RV parks are... Kids.
I know RV parks that are kids.
No.
Are you filming that?
Just make yourself comfortable.
Are we still filming?
Yes.
Bye, everybody!